Like the missing items, for instance. That might be a good time to actually do that now. Even though I'm pretty sure I still can't do all of them, so... But I do have to do them at some point. Might as well get started with that today. Otherwise I need to do all of them at once, and that's also not going to be fun for me. Does not matter for the video, because that's going to be a lot of cut work then. For me, recording it, that's going to be a bit of a hell. Yeah, might as well get started with that. We already have the first book, so we have no need to actually get that. But we do still need to turn it in. Just to be clear, the moment you find a missing item, you actually need to return it to the board you actually got the message from. The moment you have obtained that item, somebody is going to be standing at that board, and you can actually turn it in.
Password?
Caput Draconis.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure the reward is always going to be a wizard card. But I do still consider it 100% if you do all of them.
You must be worn out, Harry. I know I am.
Come on.
Thanks very much for getting the magical theory book, Harry. Have a wizard card.
He's sneaking around in the cutscene. Well, it's a repeat. But we'll find somebody to trade later on. Okay, that's going to unlock the second one. Copy of a beginner's guide to Transfiguration. Fell off an owl package, so it could be anywhere. If found, please return to this notice board. I'm going to need my notes for this one. Yeah, this is a pretty tricky location to find. It would have taken me a while on my own. It is found at the bridge near the flying lesson area. Let's go. Flying lesson areas to the right over here. Across here, I think. Excuse me if I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, this is the area we need to be. Madam Hooch is still here for your challenge. However, we are here for this little bridge leading to this secluded tower. And there we can find the book that we need.
That copy of A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration I was looking for. Now I just need to return it to the common room.
Indeed, let's return to the common room. And that means video cut. Oh, hello. I believe I have something from you.
Thanks for finding A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration, Harry. Here's a wizard card.
Bowman Wright.
Bowman Wright. 1492 to 1560. Famous for developing the golden snitch.
And a very important invention that was, indeed. More on that later. Next up. Lost. One pair of dragonhide gloves. Last known location near the lake. If found, please return to this notice board. Well, that one is going to be very easy. Just need to go to the lake. There's indeed an area that connects to the lake in the outside area of the Hogwarts grounds. And let's get there. Need to go as far left as possible, because that's where the lake is. Do need to walk around a little bit, I think, because there's going to be a very high jump here. Can we... That's a bit too high, I think. Let's jump down from here. That should be safe. Yeah, no fall damage. Thank you. Nope, stupid invisible walls. Should be around here somewhere. Because this is where the lake is. Also where the world ends, where we can play. But because of the lake being here, aesthetically wise, this is where we need to start looking. Ah, looks so peaceful. Unfortunately, we're not able to swim in this game.
Dragonhide gloves. Just what I was looking for.
No, you weren't looking for it. Somebody else is looking for it, but they're too lazy to do it themselves. Because in all honesty, it was not that difficult to find. You.
Thanks, Harry, for getting the dragonhide gloves. Have a wizard card.
Ethelred the Ever-Ready. Medieval, dates unknown. Famous for taking offence at nothing and cursing innocent bystanders. Died in jail.
In other words, a typical bad guy. Not too sure why that guy actually got himself a wizard card. Let's at least get the next item. Lost telescope. Dropped from the astronomy tower. Seen somewhere on the rooftops. If found, please return to this notice board. Yeah. I was afraid of this. This one we cannot do yet. Need a broom for that, and that we currently did not receive quite yet. We will pretty soon. We did learn how to fly already, but we don't actually have a way to do that freely. We don't have a broom quite yet for ourselves. So in that case I'm going to skip out and doing the rest, because I kind of have to.
Bogus.
This is indeed also not going to be the final one, so...
Chocolate.
Yeah, perhaps I should have waited doing this, but still. Let's go end today, because... need to continue on with the quest anyway, before we can continue with our side quests. We need one more spell. We also need to get our broom. And for that we need to make it nighttime at least. 54 points for Hufflepuff. That's not a whole lot. Gryffindor is doing better, because I'm doing the spell challenges better. 165. Ravenclaw. 87, also not at 100 yet. Slytherin. Not per se the best house, but it does have the best color. 86. Those are the current standings for the House Cup. But currently we are more interested in the story. Let's move on with that. This looks like to be Diagon Alley. Winter has come. Holiday season. Always nice. Winter has also come to Hogwarts. Always love to see those rooftops covered in snow. Looks very nice. Even for 2003 graphics, this looks nice. And another loading screen. This cutscene was only meant to show off it is winter and nothing more.
Happy Christmas! You too. Will you look at this? I've got some presents. What did you expect? Turnips? If that's what I think it is, they're really rare and really valuable.
What is it?
It's an invisibility cloak. I'm sure it is. Look, Hedwig is back. She has a message from Hermione. Read it, Harry.
Merry Christmas, Harry. Merry Christmas, Ron. Ever since Hagrid mentioned Nicolas Flamel, I've been trying to find out who he is. I've been wondering for a while if information about Flamel isn't somewhere in the restricted section of the library. Unfortunately, you need a specially signed note from one of the teachers to look in any of the restricted books, and I know you'll never get one. I think there's a book called A Study of Recent Developments in Wizardry in there that might give us a clue to who he is. You will keep looking while I'm away, won't you? And send me an owl if you find anything. See you soon, Hermione.
Okay. Restricted section in the library, that sounds dangerous. However, we did happen to get an invisibility cloak for Christmas. Oh, whoever gives stuff like that as a Christmas gift. What the hell is happening here? We'll find out much, much later in the story what the deal is behind that. It's at least not a coincidence.
Defendo!
let's go.
Come on, Harry. Hermione said we need to find that book. A study of recent developments in wizardry. In the restricted section of the library. I've heard there are books in the restricted section containing powerful dark magic never taught at Hogwarts.
I think it's pretty funny that a book called Recent Developments in Wizardry, which should be a pretty normal thing, that is actually in the restricted section of the library. This is pretty weird, actually. All books containing dark magic, that I can understand. I can also understand her even here, because I can imagine some of the teachers do want to study up on magic in the broadest sense of the word, if you know what I mean. But the book we're looking for sounds like a pretty normal book, so why would it be restricted? Unless it's full of dark magic. All these dark wizards also being mentioned in it. And what they were doing. Perhaps that might be the reason. But anyway, we are after it. And with our new invisibility cloak, it might be somewhat easier to try to infiltrate the library at night. And even the restricted section of it. You can imagine it's going to be heavily guarded. Getting in there is normally not something you would try to do. Shall we? The library is across the hallway, easy to find.
Harry, the book we're looking for is usually only read by older students studying advanced defense against the dark arts. I hope Madam Pince isn't in the library. Maybe you should try out the cloak. You'll be able to go in the restricted section without being seen. I'll meet you in the common room later.
Alright, we are invisible. However, as you can see, it does not mean that we cannot be detected. We can still make noise. And therefore, can still be detected. Of course, this place is going to be crawling with prefects. And as you may know, I'm also very bad at stealth missions. I always am. But this might actually take me a while. There's some items that I can use to actually get... No! Rid of the prefects. But I'd rather not if I don't have to. I'm so bad at stuff like this. Goodbye. This is how I usually end up dealing with my stealth missions. I just run through them. If I'm allowed to do so. In this case I am. Just lure the prefects away and then still make your way through.
There'd better not be anybody in there.
There definitely is somebody in here. Okay, that was relatively easy.
There better not be anybody in there.
Yeah, there's more. Come on, go the other way. There's two of them now. It looks like both of them are leaving again. Let's try to go right.
There better not be anybody in there.
Oh, and of course, I immediately get spotted again.
Hey, you!
Let's just go. Like I always say I do, I just run. And I indeed did not get caught. I did get seen, but not caught. Okay, what do we have here? Folio Brutai. Flying books. These weighty tomes may erupt dangerously from bookcases in the library, especially in the restricted section. They can be stunned with flipendo. However, they are easily combustible. Yeah, combustible is going to be a problem. That spell we don't quite have yet. We do have gold chests. Which can be opened up by Invisible Harry.
A wizard card!
Well, there you go. The animation for getting a wizard card while invisible.
Perpetua Fan Court. 1900 to 1991. Witch who invented the lunoscope.
Lunoscope. That sounds like something I would actually want to look through. Not sure what it is. Oh, we actually get trapped in here. Bookcases start closing up. We are forced to move on. And here are the flying books the Folio Brutai was for. Just remember what it says, Flipendo can actually stun them. That may get rid of them. Mostly I can remember these guys are not too much of a hindrance. And therefore I can say the best way to probably take care of them is just ignore them. I can't remember ever Giving me a lot of trouble. Ouch. And that one does not count. The challenge hasn't even begun yet. I'm mostly referring to what's happening up here, of course, because we need to climb in this room. There's a lot of climbing involved here. These books are going to be flying around trying to hinder you, but they usually do not, so I hope indeed I'm correct. Therefore, don't have to take back my words. Okay, second floor. Here's a small ledge, so we need to go over here. Still not a single flying book I needed to look out for. Oh, and this platform goes up. A warning would have been nice. Ah, a flipendo switch. Allow me.
Flipendo!
Platform becomes a bit bigger, so we can actually reach it. Next. Another small ledge. Oh, go away you. I don't want to be bothered by you, so... That one also missed me. Did not lose any health or got knocked off. It missed me. Didn't hinder me. Need to jump, it looks like. Oh, no! I still need to take back my words. They can hinder you. Okay, in that case I'll rectify it to... They rarely hinder you, but they still can. Gotcha. These jumps are scary. I see you over there. But apparently you're not going to do anything. Oh, now you will. Oh, here's the first cut in this game. There's going to be many more. We did see them already quite a lot. But now we can finally take care of them. We'll be returning to the spell challenges later, once we learn the final spells. We can actually do all of them for the highest grade.
A pumpkin pasty.
Thank you. And nothing here. So let's go grab this chest for more healing. Hopefully get back to full health.
A pumpkin pasty.
There we go. I did lose a lot of damage in that room, so it's a good thing I can heal up fully. Let's go see where this leads. The restricted section of the library, hopefully.
Right. Second floor, reading room, past the library and into the annex, through portrait. Got it.
Okay, and whoever told you that, Harry, I can't remember anybody ever telling us that. Well, let's at least get Lumos again. It's this one. So we can take care of the ghosts. We get a health bar for these ghosts, and therefore they are very likely required to beat. It's usually how it works. Charge up as much as I can, because then it will last longer. Ow. And usually you're able to take out 2 of these ghosts with 1 charge of Lumos. Sometimes 3 if you're lucky, without a spawn. Oh, just in time before it ran out. And we get ourselves a Spongify platform. And that's also a spell we need to re-equip. Oh, needs more charge.
Spongify!
That way. What is up here? What is all the fuss about? Just for some healing.
Stink pellets.
Oh, that is not healing, that is stink pellets. A way to get rid of prefects.
Flipendo!
Yeah, I did promise to actually show that off at some point. I think I will do that at some point. There's plenty of prefects in these rooms. Also need to show off how the stink pellets work. And this is a perfect place to do so. I think this is the part of the game where prefects actually appear the most, so... This is going to be the perfect spot for it. 2 more regular chests.
A pumpkin pasty.
This one is for healing. Full health again. And you're going to be a cauldron cake, I think.
A pumpkin pasty.
No, also a pumpkin pasty. 2 of them. I need more cauldron cakes. Continuation is over here, I think. More books flying around. More flipendo switches. If I'm able to target it. Come on. Ah, stupid game. Ah! Stop hindering me. I did promise you weren't able to hinder me, but a couple of minutes ago I was thinking you never hinder me, but you're proving me otherwise. What do we have here? Ah, a spinning flipendo switch. It's been a while since we've seen those. Go away! Stupid bugs. I'm starting to hate you guys. Normally I never get bothered by you, but today, the moment I start saying they're never a hindrance, then you start hindering me. That's always how it works, isn't it? Why are you targeting that Spongify platform, Harry? It still does. It looks like I need to use my target lock. Unbelievable. There we go. Opens up the bookcase over there. Let's see what we can find behind there.
What on earth was that?
Oh, there's a prefect here. Then I'm pretty sure he's over here somewhere. Yeah, indeed. Prefect. Well, I did promise I would actually use some stink pellets. Finally show off how that actually works. Sir, take that. And this is how it works. As you can see, if you throw it near enough to him, he will actually get distracted by the bad odor. And therefore give you a chance to get past him undetected. In my case, climb this ladder before he casts a spell on me. Now there's a statue over here. So, Lumos.
Lumos!
Platform time. Two platforms. However, it looks like on the other side of the room. So let's go back over there.
There's someone round here.
Yeah, there is indeed somebody around here, but you are not going to find me. Right there. There's not a prefect running around in this section, so we don't have to worry here. Here, there's just some annoying books that we don't care about. Let's get the chest.
A pumpkin pasty.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of cauldron cakes anymore. Okay, what do we have here? Is this the book we were looking for? Looks like it is. And that will also allow us access to the exit again. Nice to know that is how it works. A library that only allows you to leave the moment you've gotten what you were looking for. It sounds like a very scary library in all honesty. Let's return home. We forgot what we were looking for. We're able to read up on Nicolas Flamel. And interesting, we're also not allowed to go back in anymore. We're forced through this hole. Nobody ever uses the regular doors in this place. Oh yeah, that leads us back here. So we don't have to go back through that section again. That is nice. Climbing it upwards was already annoying enough. Climbing it down sounds a lot more painful. Now, let's get out of here. We once again need to make our way through all of these prefects over here. Let's try to do it without being detected this time around. Of course I'm not able to do so. Why am I so bad at sneaky sections? There's not a single game that ever got made where I can actually do stuff like this. And in October the re-releases of Metal Gear Solid are going to appear, of course, on the Nintendo Switch.
What was
I'm
that
seriously
noise?
doubting whether I should actually buy those. Really like to play Metal Gear at some point.
What was that?
However, I'm doubting whether it's going to be something for me.
Here. Come here.
Because I know that's going to be a lot of stuff like this. Right, final room before we're out of here. There's a prefect standing right before the door. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to actually sneak past him. Yeah, indeed. You cannot do that. In that case, I'm... Come on, hurry up, stupid cutscene. In that case, I think I'm forced to actually use my stink pellets again. Make sure the second one does not spot me, and... Bam!
What was that noise?
Bye!